perfect nail polishes to share with you. These are sold at Walmart, and I believe that they are exclusively sold only at Walmart. I don't know if you can buy them on their website, but I will link it below. I do know that in stores, Walmart is the only place that carries these. And I do also know that this is a sister company to China Glaze, so usually there are a lot of China Glaze dupes within these polishes here. So I do have 3 new glitter / textured polishes to share, and then I have 2 new pastel neon shades, and then they also brought back some of the older neon pop polishes from last year that were really popular, and I will show you a few of those. So yes, let's go ahead and get into this, and we will look and swatch and talk and all of that kind of stuff that you guys know that I do. So let's get into it. Here is the first polish I want to talk to you guys about. It's called Georgia Peach. I believe this was released in the Pastel collection last year that was limited time, I believe. Everybody was going crazy over them, so I'm pretty sure this one was part of it. But it is a very, very kind of light pinky peach pastel neon shade. It's coming off so much more light on camera. Hopefully you guys will get a better idea once you see the pictures and swatches. But this is a gorgeous color, great formula. So let's take a look at the brush and we will swatch it on a nail wheel. Yeah. Okay, so here is what Georgia Peach looks like outside of the bottle. Like I said, it's showing up so much lighter than it really is. So let's give it a quick swatch. Okay, so here is coat number 1 of Georgia Peach. Really, really smooth, not too thick, not too thin, what I would consider a perfect formula, but because it is a lighter pastel neon shade, it is a little bit streaky and patchy on that first coat. Definitely will need a second, so we'll let that dry and we'll come back and give it a second coat in a minute. So the next shade that I have is called In Mint Condition, and this, if you guys have China Glaze 2 Yacht to handle, it's basically the same color. This one is a little, just like barely a little bit like lighter on the lighter side, like it has a little bit more white in it, but it is a beautiful polish. Very, very, very gorgeous. It's like a minty neon green shade, if that makes any sense whatsoever, but it's beautiful. A pastel neon mint shade. So here is what In Mint Condition looks like outside of the bottle. So this is going to be our first coat of In Mint Condition. Okay, so it has the same formula as that last one I just showed you guys. Very smooth and creamy. Oh my god. Where did that hair come from? Sorry. Fuzz. But anyway, smooth, creamy, a little bit streaky and patchy because it is a pastel neon shade. So we will come back for a second coat once that dries. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about the 3 glittery textured polishes I picked up. This first one is called Rose Gold Digger. I love that name, it's so cute. But this is a gorgeous polish. I highly recommend this one. The color is so good. It's got like a red jelly base, then it has red micro glitter, and then it has these little larger silver pieces of glitter. They're a little bit larger than the others, and then it has some larger red, more red glitters in there too, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe it. So here's what Rose Gold Digger looks like outside the bottle. It definitely has gold micro glitter too. I think I forgot to mention that. Gorgeous, right? Ugh, love this one. Let's swatch it. Okay, coat number 1 is Rose Gold Digger. So the formula on this is really good. It's not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting something like this with all this glitter and texture to be thick and difficult, but it's not. It's smooth, it's easy to apply, the glitter distributes very nicely. Get really good opacity in that first coat. Okay, so let's move on to our next shade. This next one here is called Faraway Galaxy, and it's basically the same as that red one I just showed you, but this is more of like a blue, purple, silver, and gold. Those are the colors that we have in there, but the glitters and everything are all the same. Gorgeous. You guys will be able to see much better once you see my swatch photos. So here is our brush and bottle shot, and I'm kind of obsessed with this. It's super, super beautiful. Let's swatch it. Sorry guys, I don't know what the heck just happened, but let's swatch Faraway Galaxy. Okay, so this is easy, just like the Rose Gold Digger was. Opacity is great. Glitter distribution is really nice. So there is our first coat of that one. Alright, I have one more. So this one here is called Siren Song, which is the last of the glitters and of the new shades that I picked up. And it's the same as those last two I just showed you guys, except for the colors in this one are like blue, green, teal, silver, and then it also has that gold as well. I love this. That jelly base is blue as well. It's gorgeous. So here's what Siren Song looks like outside of the bottle. Like I said, I'm kind of obsessed with these. These are so cool. Alright, so coat number 1 of Siren Song. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it has the same awesome formula and glitter distribution and coverage as the last two did. So there is that. Now let's go back and finish up our second coats of each of these, and then we'll move on to the older ones that they brought back. So this right here is going to be coat number 2 of Georgia Peach. So 2 coats makes it pretty well opaque. I could see needing a third if you're not careful, because you can get some streaks happening if not, and some unevenness, but for the most part 2 coats is perfect for me. Alright, next up we're going to do coat number 2 of In Mint Condition. And these 2 right here do dry down pretty matte, so you'll want a top coat unless you want to leave them matte. But the color pops more once you get a glossy top coat on it. So 2 coats here, just the same as that last one there. I could see needing 3 if you're not careful enough with it, but for the most part 2 is perfect. Okay, up next here we have Rose Gold Digger, coat 2. Are you guys seeing this gorgeousness as I'm getting it everywhere? Coats of Rose Gold Digger right there. I will show you guys some swatches in just a second that have top coat and everything on them already. Let me see if I can get that mess out of the way. Okay, coat number 2 of Faraway Galaxy. Coats make that opaque and it looks gorgeous. Sadly, let's swatch our last one here, which was Siren Song. So hard to get around to these edges whenever I am trying to swatch and film. Sorry. Ooh. Alright, but anyway, that one is opaque in 2 coats as well, and I love it. Those are so pretty. Alright, give me just a second. I will grab these swatches I have done and we'll talk about the last one. Here is everything already done. So Siren Song right here. This is 2 coats with top coat. And I wish you guys were able to feel this, but 1 coat of top coat makes it completely smooth. They're not like as textured as something like a pixie dust from Zoya. They actually get smooth really, really easily, so that's good. So next one here is Faraway Galaxy, 2 coats with top coat as well. Right beside that is 2 coats of Rose Gold Digger, also obviously with a top coat. Next to that is Georgia Peach, and then In Mint Condition, both 2 coats with top coat. Okay, now let me show you guys a few of the ones that were released last year with the Neon Pop collection. And these were the 2 that people were really interested in. So over here is Purple Pop. And by the way, I am wearing ESSIE's Flowerista on my nails, just in case. I always list everything below though. And then right beside it is Mermaid of Money, so let's take a closer look here. So this one is Mermaid of Money, and it is a pastel kind of seafoamy green neon-ish shade. It's really gorgeous. And the other one here is Purple Pop, which is from the same collection. These are available again right now, so you guys can definitely get them if you've been wanting them. And it is just a super, super bright, like, purpley color. It's hard to just really pretty and really bright. It's a good one. And then before we move on to the swatches, they also have this one right here, which is a dupe for China Glaze, Fairy Dust, Cosmic Dust. They have this still. I think they always have this one. It's just a very, very, very fine micro silver holographic top coat, which makes everything amazing. Put it on top of whatever, and it just makes it gorgeous, even more gorgeous than it already is. So I have Mermaid of Money right here beside in mint condition, so you guys can see the difference real fast. So there's that, and then right beside is Purple Pop. Isn't that beautiful? And then I also put Cosmic Dust one coat over Purple Pop and Mermaid of Money with a glossy top coat, of course. And then right beside is 2 coats on its own Cosmic Dust. Alright, I'll be right back and we'll finish up. So here are the 2 that are my favorite. We have Rose Gold Digger right there, and then Georgia Peach right there. So those are just my favorite out of the group. They're all great. All the glitters are great. I mean, just everything. But these 2 really just kind of stood out to me. So yeah, Salon Perfect. Get them at Walmart, $3.98. I hope that you guys found this helpful. They have so many more though. They have tons of neons out right now, so definitely go check them out. I know they just redid the entire nail polish wall at my Walmart, and they just completely redid the Salon Perfect area. They have so many more. So definitely go check them out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.